DeClercq with a little give and go move. He can't get it. It's a floater to the end zone, and it's James Pollard ripping it down, skying the crowd, letting it roar here in Minnesota.
Pollard gets his, and the crowd gets up. And you can see Pollard just flexing, hyped up. He hasn't had his stamp on the game until right now.
Trying to get a read on where the disc was going to go.
Huck the other way. Bergmeyer shooting it. Contact the other end. It's deflected by Holzmeyer and caught by an incredible bidding Matthew Johnson. The crowd's back into it now.
It would, and they are going upwind. They've navigated it thus far as Vandy Martell goes in for Bernett. Did he catch that? Oh my goodness! Highlight reel grab from Bernett.
The athleticism to reach out to get that toe. He had to force his toe down to get there. That was nasty.
I thought he was going to go for a greatest. This is ridiculous. What a play by Bernett.
He's kind of in the Christian Olsen spot. That's a dangerous opportunity. It's a Callahan. James Pollard rips it down for Minnesota. First lead of the night for the Windchill.
Big game, James.
Justin Bernett again. Intercepts the pass from Miller. Shoots it deep for DeClercq. Minnesota doubles their lead. It's been an up and down night for Justin Bernett. But he comes through here in the fourth with the D and the dime. Windchill by 2.
Dylan DeClercq is so fired up after that one. And why not? He saw the turnover happen and he immediately.
How will this Windchill O-line respond? Another tight window throw, and it's a very fortuitous catch for Vinoka, who shoots it deep near the sideline. Snyder is inbounds, and he's in the end zone. That had conservation of greatness written all over it for Vinoka, but greatness relentless for Bevon.
Van Duzen has Bergmeyer very active, and now Van Duzen going to go long. DeMarie got loose, and this time Bernett did get a hand to it, and he is hyped up. Justin Bernett got a hand to that disc, and it will be no foul Minnesota ball.
I know Bernett wanted that one since their last matchup in the 4th of July. Bernett had 2 big layouts on Don. Didn't get either of them. Earlier in the game, we saw one.
Great crowd. Warm but very pleasant evening. Oh, another huge bid from Justin Bernett.
Haven't played fully on like that, like they did last year. Remember last year coming into championship weekend, arguably as the favorite, even though that was their first time.
They're going to call this a Callahan. Can you believe it? Justin Bernett soaring into the end zone. That was unreal. I don't know how he did it.
Well, Justin Bernett had been quiet up to this point in this game, but quiet no longer. You see him up. The fans are on their feet. Audience is pumped. Arms are up, and that's going to fire up this Minnesota team like they needed more encouragement to go on a run against Madison.
We've been trying to milk a little clock here, but they're in Callahan country right now. Giannis is going to have to let this go. He finds DeMarie on the far sideline. Bernett gives him a couple of yards, and oh, that one goes down! A near Callahan for Hansen.
Unbelievable stretch from Noah Hansen. Oh my goodness.
There's 2 minutes on the clock, and Minnesota is on the doorstep with a chance to go up. So DeMarie picks up. Can't find Van Duzen, though. Nice poach by Minnesota. And we're back and forth here. The mistakes are adding up for both teams. Long Huck going into the end zone. Bernett comes down with it. Justin Bernett on the fingertips. And he's going to wave goodbye to that mark.
That was an absolutely unreal catch. Bernett was absolutely gassed on that one. Put on what he had left in the tank and laid out shoulder height. Those diagonal layouts are never fun on the landing. But Bernett came down with it, didn't care, said, I was coming down with that goal.
Look at this flick as we go to the end zone, and we're about to go to the break. Minnesota on fire in the second quarter. They lead it 7-0. But of course, nothing doing. Union setting up their trap. Priest softly marking Klain, who cuts. Vandy Mortel had some space. He's gonna go deep and go. Was that that's in bounds! That's a catch in bounds!
DeClercq might have just sealed the game.
Dylan DeClercq, and that's a score for the Windchill. With 18 seconds to go, Dylan DeClercq saves the season for the defending champions.
That's that youngster, Thomas Shope, on the receiving end of that one, too. Shope's been showing out offensively after that stellar grab by DeClercq. Oh, my goodness. I think we might have just seen this game get sealed right here. 18 seconds left, down 2.
Unbelievable, Ryan. This one went up the sideline, looked like it was going out of bounds all the way, but DeClercq, with the presence of mind, raced to the cone, kept his feet in bounds, kept his knee. Double team, and it's knocked down immediately. No strip. They put 6 seconds on the clock. Minnesota launches it downfield, but it's going to go out of bounds, and the buzzer sounds. The Minnesota Windchill have come to Chicago, defeated the Union, and not only shut down their undefeated season, they have knocked them out of the playoffs.
As you see DeClercq here trying to hype up the rest of the fans, celebrating. Oh my goodness, we just watched history. The first time ever an undefeated team in the divisional round gets knocked off. And it's none other than the reigning champions trying to secure their back-to-back title.
We said, Ryan, that Minnesota did not want to lose that defending champion title, and they did everything they possibly could in that fourth quarter after the Union went up by a score. Noah Hansen with the near Callahan to give Minnesota the lead.